A show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on JTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon Spa Nail and Barbershop, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports. This is the big story. I'm Kathy Richards. I want to thank you so much for joining us for this edition. In studio with me today are two who you know very well as Rotarians. But today they're here in the season of festival to talk about something that the Rotary Club of Rotang has been doing for years. Chandra, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Feeling the season?
Yeah, it's the 70th.
Exactly.
You know, it's the 70th. It's a big reason to celebrate, you know.
Yeah.
So,
And as I would have introduced there, that you guys have been doing the Kiddies Fiesta for years.
Yes, this started back in 1993.
Was so long?
It goes back that far.
Like 1993, that would be like, what, 29 years or 30 years, somewhere around there?
30, 31.
31 years ago.
But this is
31
actually
years
our
ago.
27th edition in that time frame.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is our 27th edition of Kiddies Fiesta.
Oh, what started that?
Well, it started in the Rotary Club of Rotown, and it was an opportunity to provide children with something relating to festival. So it was a pre-festival event for kids. And
something that's uniquely theirs.
exactly,
Yeah.
just for them. It has evolved somewhat over the years, because I know initially when it started, and this was way before my time as a Rotarian, there was an element of costumes and a
Yes.
street parade.
I remember that.
A part of Kiddies Fiesta. So yeah, so it goes way back.
It goes.
It's
Yeah.
70th, you're
Definitely.
bringing back some street parade and stuff.
No, we're not this year, because we got off to a bit of a late start. But definitely, President-elect June has it on her list of things to bring back for next year. So definitely, that will be coming back. The parade. And
Over the 27 years, what were some of those developmental changes that we would have seen? To give a little backstory, you know, to understand where you came from to where we're at now.
You take it
Well-
away. You've been here longer.
I have been here longer. I remember back in the early 90s, late 90s, you saw, as you mentioned before, the costume element. A lot of kids, there were slides, there were games, there were so many different activities on the day, and it was ram-packed, and it was always a packed field. So it used to be where the sport field is right now. On the other side of the road, on the sporting field, so that's where. So that's one of the biggest changes from there to the Enos Adams Field. And then also with the parade used to come down from, what do you call it, from the main highway down the street, from Queen Elizabeth Park down the highway.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are two of the biggest changes that happened. But hopefully we'll get more people out this year. They'll come, they'll bring their kids so that they can enjoy all the activities that we have prepared for them. I mean, it's always an amazing thing to be able to see the kids in this light and in this element where they're able to just be themselves, run around and just, have fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so many persons think that, for Rotary, your community service mainly look at other developmental things like taking care of boardwalks, taking care, assisting with disaster relief, helping the hospital, helping persons in need of certain social things or medical stuff.
Yeah.
But so why a fiesta, a fun thing? Explain that to the community.
Well, I mean, I think from day one it's just something that was needed in the community. Festival have so many different angles to it, but this caters primarily to the
kids.
children. One of the things that we want to partner and bring back to is a junior calypso competition. So we want to try and make this an all-encompassing day for kids going forward. So there are a few different elements that are coming that we're talking about as well, to really, really, really make it a full day for children.
Well, I could tell you that, you know, you guys are not the only one thinking about the junior calypso competition. Just the other day we had DJ Dre here talking, doing his reflections, and it was, you know,
and that's why I said partnership, because
let's take partnership to bring those sort of things about.
Nice.
Giving back takes so many different forms. Giving back takes so many different forms, and social aspects are a big part of it. You know, so being able to come out and interact and meet new people, you know, that's a whole new kettle of fish.
And there needs to be a cultural component to this as well. And, you know, calypso is something that's you know, it's Caribbean, you know. So to have that cultural element, and others, you know, lime and spoon race, sack race, these things that we used to do as children, it's good for us to, you know, try and bring those things.
The only place we get the little lime and spoon and the sack race is when we go down Carrot Bay Festival, you know, to bring it back.
And that community event is, I think that we need to say kudos to them for keeping that alive. Because I think that the kids today are missing such a big part of those little things instead of those interactions. They form such a big part of my memories and a lot of people's memories in the community, and it's a shame to kind of let that go. You know.
Oh, we're letting go.
We're not letting it go.
We're lulled a little bit, but we're letting go. So what do we expect this year?
All right. So some of the usual, we're gonna have bouncies out there as usual. The kids go crazy over these bouncies, and we know it's really, really hot. So we're making sure that we have a few more watertight slides.
Bring the water, bring the towels,
bring the change of clothes, and definitely put sunscreen on your kids. It's a lot of people don't think about it, but put sunscreen on your children when they're coming out. The heat is vicious. But yeah, so definitely the bouncies. We'll have a lot of entertainment as well on that day, and entertainment that's for that age group. Shonda, tell us some of.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look here. So we have Evo band.
What band?
Evo.
Evo HD.
Evo HD.
Oh, okay, yes.
We have Pure Drive Squad, Intrusive Band, and we have a whole slew of DJs to get us through the day as well. DJ Marley, DJ McMillie, DJ Mars, DJ Lefty, DJ Daga,
DJ Fireblaze.
DJ Fireblaze. And there are a few others that are coming on board as well. I know there was a young man that performed at Prince and Princess.
I don't
Sunday.
remember,
I can't remember his name, but he's going to be there as well.
Yeah, he was. I think one of. He was a prince. He was a prince some years ago.
He was a prince previously.
Right. Yes, he'll be there as well. Definitely, we'll have face painting. There'll be food and drinks. Obviously, we always have that in abundance.
Sack races, rides.
Sack races.
So you actually do sack races this year?
We're doing sack races, so come on out. So maybe we might get an adult edition in there if anybody wants to try out.
Kathy, you coming? You doing a sack race? Kathy, just say yes.
We'll have a discussion.
Okay.
And it's a good family event too. So like a father and child, you know, a mother and child, you know, you can do it, you know, help to run together. You know, it's good. I always remember one year I did a photo, because I really look for certain unique stuff, but it was around fathers being there with their kids. I so admire these family events when you see, you come from a background where you always hear, you know, fathers playing a lesser role in kids' life, but it's so beautiful when you go to these events to see that, hey, men are living up to their roles in their kids' life. So I always look for the family aspect of it. And that's a big thing. We got competitions.
Yeah, so there are two. Well, there's also going to be a scavenger hunt for the kids as well, and there are prizes to be won. From that, we'll publish a list of prizes in the coming days. A new addition this year is going to be a T-shirt design competition. So we want kids to get really creative, and really showcase their creative elements. More information that can be found on that on our Facebook page. We're going to be publishing some additional ads about it. But if anyone needs any information about the design competition, they can always email us at rotaryroadtown@gmail.com, and we'll respond immediately. But more information is going to be published on that today.
Okay, so the competition is at the event?
At the Kiddies Fiesta event, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and so what happens when someone is announced a winner? Are you going to print that T-shirt?
Actually, we're thinking that we're going to do that. Yeah, we're thinking of actually making it a T-shirt
Sure.
that we're going to be wearing. In Rotary, it's something that we could probably sell. We haven't really defined exactly what's
the
going to
end
happen after,
results.
but I definitely know I want a T-shirt. So I'll
Yeah,
be
because
wearing
I
a
could
T-shirt.
see that being the end result, so, you know, when this child gets the initials signed
And
on it.
everyone's wearing it. You know? So that would be pretty cool.
So
Anything
we're really
else
excited
new?
about that.
Anything else new?
What am I missing? I think that's about it in terms of new. The scavenger hunt and the T-shirt competition are probably the newest elements for us. But the usual fun and excitement, they're going to be rides.
Face painting,
Yeah.
lime and spoon sack races.
Yeah.
Lots of foods and drinks.
Oh, lots.
Food, lots and lots of
Lots.
food and
Yeah.
drinks.
But we talking
Yeah.
all about this and we even know when it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is all happening next Saturday, July 27th, at the Enos Scotliff
Scotliff.
Pre-Primary School grounds. I got that right.
Yes, not
okay.
Enos Adams.
All right, yes, I got that right. And we're starting at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we're going right through till about 7 p.m. In the evening.
Okay, and for those of you who still gets confused, like I do with the Enos's, this is the one next to where the Altius
Scotliff used to be
used to
across
be,
the street
yes.
from the multipurpose.
Yeah, right next
Yes.
to the police station
Correct,
in Rotown. Yeah,
correct,
so we can't
correct.
mix it up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Awesome. A special team for this year.
Oh yeah, it's a. I mean, this is a mammoth undertaking. I think just in terms of the organizing committees, about 15 to 20 of us. That's really trying to get this together. We had a really big meeting last night, so we're getting out to the wire in terms of planning, but we're getting there. Things
Yeah.
are coming together, and of course, we couldn't do this without. The support
Sponsors.
of the business community. So we have quite a few sponsors, and I just want to highlight some of them.
Please, it's okay.
Now, our platinum sponsors this year are actually Flow. Flow is on board as one of our platinum
Nice.
sponsors, and Frozen Imports as well. Major support from those two companies. And additionally, we have National Bank of the Virgin Islands. They've been on board with us
Could you
for.
let Chandra say that?
Go ahead, take it away,
We
Shonda.
have National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
I think I said it better though.
Joy's gonna get you.
But they've been on board with us for a number of years, and we really, really appreciate them as well. We also have Ernst & Young. They're on board with us again this year. The BVI Tourist Board, Roadtown Wholesale, VI Custom Brokers and Logistics, BDO.
BDO.
Yep. BVI Airport Authority, Bobby's Marketplace, Caribbean Sellers, Tico, Aquatic Rentals, Extreme Sounds, Hike BVI, KMS Tents, and there are more that are being confirmed.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's a lot of people to say thank you to, but we're going to get it done. But we really, really, really appreciate the support of the business community.
And it's without their help, we wouldn't be able to organize such an amazing event for the kids.
And the other side of this, while this is a Rotary Club of Roadtown event, we see the entire Rotary family coming together for this.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's something that we sell to the general public. While we are different clubs, you know,
We're still
We're
one
still
family.
one family.
Yeah,
Certainly one family working together for the betterment of the community.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the other thing is, the other component to this too is, I mean, you know, you asked for funds to, you know, from sponsors to help make this happen. But what I love is the fact that the sponsors are also bringing their human resources to help us on the day of the event too. So it's not just about, you know, handing over a check or anything like that. They're out with us in numbers on the day of the event also.
Awesome.
So really, really appreciate that.
Yeah, well, an event that has been so good in this community that we really cannot live without. We would not forgive ourselves if it's not on. You know, it's really look forward to, and it's signature for the kids, you know, and the moment for families to come out. So I give you the opportunity to eyeball your audience now. Talk to them about the Rotary Club of Roadtown doing this again.
All right, so Kiddies Fiesta is here. It is happening Saturday, July 27th, starting at 10. And going all the way through to about 7 p.m. on the Enos Scatliff Pre-Primary School grounds. We are really, really excited to get this production done this year, and we really want the entire family, children, mothers, fathers, grandparents, to come out and really, really be a part of this this day and really enjoy what we have to offer you.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you come out in numbers, come out and take part of the old time games, the sack races, the lime and spoon. Bring back those good old memories and, just come out and help celebrate festival.
Awesome.
There's one sponsor that I did forget, and I really want to call them out too, because they've been with us for years, but it's the Filipino Association.
Oh.
They come out in their numbers to support Kiddies Fiesta every year, and we really, really want to thank them for their support as well.
Bringing all the peoples of the Virgin Islands together.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so there you have it. It's next week is Saturday, the 27th of July, and it's in the heart of the festival, the 70th festival season here in the Virgin Islands. An opportunity for families, friends, and all to come out and be good, and have clean, good fun. I invite you. I join in the Rotary Club of Saratoga in inviting you for. Oh, shucks, sorry. Home is where your heart is. The Rotary Club of Rotan. So we're family. Want to see you out there. Thank you so much for the pleasure of your time. I'm Kathy Richards with this edition of The Big Story.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Are you searching for new home decor items that reflect the season's latest trends? Look no further than Right Way Home. From cushion sets to decorative vases, we have unique pieces to suit every style and budget. Discover your right find at the right price, only at Right Way Home and Right Way Stores.